Welcome back once more. I want to appreciate everyone that has been waiting for us to uh, come live. Of course, it was scheduled for 9:30 a.m., but we are here now. Of course, we can't fail. Cybergon don't fail. Spirits don't fail. Okay, so welcome to Cybergon Privacy Talk Show. Of course, we'll be having this on a weekly basis. We talk about trending issues, trending privacy issues, trending data protection issues affecting Nigerians every day. So today we shall be talking about something many people ignore, but they experience it on a daily basis. What is it? CCTV cameras in offices and organizations. Just like you walk into a bank, a company, a workplace, and you see cameras everywhere. But the real question is, were you notified? Did you consent to that? Because they are capturing your video, they are capturing your audio, images, and all that, which means you are being watched silently and you're not aware. Some of these cameras, you can't even see them, and you feel you have your privacy, you can discuss private issues, but that is not it. So that's why we are here today. Okay, so but let's make this very clear. CCTV is not illegal. It helps prevent theft, improve safety, and protect business. But I'm not alone. I'm here with Mr. Shaw. Mr. Shaw, Cybergon Nigeria. Dr. Okang, Cybergon Cameroon would have joined us, but he's still trying to connect. Whenever he's able to fix his camera, he will join us. This conversation is very, very important. So, Mr. Funshaw. Mr. Funshaw, are you there? Yeah. Would you say hello to those watching us?
Yeah, online. So, yeah. About today's privacy will be data protection laws. Yeah.
Okay. I can see an observation. Someone said the background sound is a bit loud. Okay, thank you for that. We have fixed it. The background sound is a bit loud. Yeah, we have fixed that. But kindly confirm if it's still loud. Doctor, we are still waiting for you. Once we are able to connect your camera, then we'll add you to the section. Okay. Now, under the Nigeria Data Protection Act 2023, CCTV recording is considered processing of personal data. Why? Because it captures your face, your behavior, your identity, your voice, your audio, and all that. But here was the principle. Section 24(1)(a) states that personal data must be processed lawfully, fairly, and transparently. So this is where many organizations miss it or get it wrong. So imagine walking into an office in Abuja for a confidential meeting, okay? And somehow somebody has placed a camera, whether a video camera or an audio recorder, to record the conversation without seeking the consent of those in that meeting. That is a violation that could lead to criminal prosecution or even fine from the Nigeria Data Protection Commission. If we're to be in the EU, the GDPR is against it. Article 5(1)(a) clearly states that data must be processed lawfully, fairly, and in a transparent manner. Meaning, if you want to record me, you need to seek my permission. You need to ask me, should we record this? Which is very, very important. So, Mr. Funshaw, what do you think about CCTV cameras in companies? Yeah, okay, thank you very much. She said it's better now. Thank you very much. Okay, so what do you think about CCTV cameras? Organizations that deploy CCTV cameras without uh, informing their staff or their visitors. Because I know when you enter, what's it called? CBN, Central Bank of Nigeria, you're going to see CCTV, a notification that they have CCTV. That's the entrance. But most banks don't have it. Most companies don't even have it. Okay. Now, do you think this is an issue? Do you think it's a challenge? Does it really affect the individual? And in what way?
Okay. Thank you for the question. So,
Yes.
in most cases, it's okay because according to the data protection law, transparency is the key.
Mm.
You understand? So, people
Yes.
normally people generally have the right to the right to know when they are being recorded. You understand?
Yes.
So, secret surveillance is only allowed in specific situations, like maybe during criminal maybe they have a justification or a kind of um, warrant to do that. But generally, they are supposed to be aware when they are being recorded. Although in some private organizations, like some securities organization, it is allowed to be installed even without the consent and of the individuals or the clients that are working in, because security is key. Although transparency is one of the key principles, but also having a CCTV in a top security organization, I don't think there's a need for the clients or people coming in to be informed. But in top organizations where, for example, like hospitals, if they have such CCTV, it has to be notified, maybe like a poster that CCTV surveillance
Yes.
here, something like that. So that's what I think. So companies should inform their staff. Most companies should inform their staff about when CCTV are being installed.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much for that, Mr. Funshaw. I'm still seeing the background sound is loud. We'll check that out. Uh, there's a question someone just dropped here. The question is, where should CCTV cameras not be placed? Where should CCTV cameras not be placed? Of course, we have seen hotels place CCTV cameras in bathrooms, uh, even in their rooms. They place it they hide the cameras, AC, inside the AC, behind the mirrors. They hide it just very close to the mattress. Now this is a violation of the rights of the person who will be occupying the room. So let's look at areas or places where CCTV cameras should not be placed, whether in offices, hotels, public places that could violate the rights of individuals or those data subjects that we're making use of that facility. So
Okay.
yes, yes.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
would like to
So
address
yes, yes, yes. So although some companies have the right to install CCTV, there are some certain
that?
places where the cameras are not supposed to be placed. For example, like the restroom, no matter how big or how cautious the company is, CCTV surveillance are not supposed to be installed in the restroom and the let's say private offices where confidential um, information, where they hold confidential meetings or confidential information are being passed. Okay. Also, changing rooms and what's it called, break rooms, prayer rooms, like in the hospitals. They don't have to install CCTVs in the, let's say, emergency room or in the patient room. Yeah, so it could be CCTV maybe in the lobby, maybe at the reception, but or the hallway, the walkway. But rooms where private events are being carried. CCTV shouldn't be placed there. So we should be very cautious because it's against the human data protection, it's against the data protection law to place CCTV in these locations.
Yes, Mr. Funshaw, you made a very valid point that, in fact, you talked about patient rooms, right, in hospitals. Yes, I know many hospitals, many medical facilities violate this. So they install cameras in fact, if you go online, you'll find them in what's it called, this spa where they do massage. They place cameras just to show their clients that, okay, I have clients. This is how I do my business. At the same time, they did not see the consent of their patient. You know, you see doctors showing surgical procedures and all that, you see. So it's very, very wrong. I got that from what you just said. So we have another question from someone. uh he said, can CCTV camera from Balugu, can CCTV camera be misused internally by staff or management? You see. And okay, we'll handle this. Before I will talk about this, then who is this? Emeka also asked. Emeka said, who should be held responsible if there's a leakage or breach? So let me address the issue concerning uh, management. Can CCTV footage be misused internally by staff or management? Yes. I've not that I've heard, I've seen where people shared video footage, images of their female colleague, because the person in charge of the CCTV in the camera room was a guy. And you know how it works. So somehow his friend had an eye on the female staff or colleague. So they collaborated and they were just, mounting surveillance on her. She walks into the toilet, they will capture her and everywhere. So they start using this against her, and it caused a lot of issue because they had to bring that up to us for us to investigate. That was how we got to know. So internally, it could be abused. That's why you need to have policies to restrict whoever will be managing the CCTV from abusing the data that will be collected, because they are in charge of sensitive data like this. And most people don't even like sensitive. A customer walks into the room and start laying their complaints to the receptionist concerning the services they got, whether good or bad. They should not be recorded. So things like that, very, very fine. So we see, America said, who is responsible if CCTV footage leaks online? I think the questions they are almost the same. Who is responsible? And apart from the guy, Mr. Funshaw, as a pen tester, as an ethical hacker you are, uh, could the guy, the man who mounts CCTV room, claim he did not leak the footage, video footage, or the images from the CCTV? Is it possible?
No, 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 it's not possible. Yeah,
Okay.
because that's his job, that's his own station. So it doesn't have every right to deny the fact that a video that is in his possession is being leaked. Understand? So he has to be held accountable first of all. He has to be held
Okay.
accountable before further investigations to find out companies that are working alongside with him, because he is the first man to observing and saving and monitoring the CCTV footage. So he should be held accountable.
Yes, very correct. Because the GDPR Article 5(2) talks about accountability. So each custodian must be accountable for the data they collect and data they process. There are penalties, there are lawsuits, there are regulatory actions, including criminal prosecution, if you go against this law. Uh, we don't have much time. and Doctor have been trying to join us. But I guess he will join us maybe next section because we are running off. Okay. So very, very important concerning misuse of data. Security officers cannot share footage on staff WhatsApp. Okay. Sensitive moments cannot become public. This is very, very bad. Section 39 under NDPA requires organizations to implement security measures to protect personal data. In fact, the security guy should not be able to copy the videos or images out of the drive. So there could be security measures to prevent data exfiltration or data loss. Even GDPR backed that up in Article 32 that mandates technical and organizational security. So even the security guy needs to be monitored. Security sections also needs security. So if the footage leaks, the company will be held responsible. So we want everyone to be aware that having CCTV is not illegal, but you need to do the needful. You need to place a notice to inform people that you have CCTV. So if they don't want you to capture their data, fine, then they'll leave. Okay, actually, you don't need explicit consent from them, but you need to notify them that you have CCTV. Okay, that is very fine. But in the meetings and other private conversations, you would need their consent. That is very, very important. Okay, a very strong message is that CCTV is not a problem, but lack of transparency is a problem. Security should not become a tool for surveillance. That you are security conscious, you want to protect your business, should not be the reason why you should invade into other people's privacy. Okay, people must be informed, data must be protected, and rights of individuals must. Okay, so we believe this awareness is the first step into helping you becoming compliant, no matter your location or the sector where you operate from. See you next time, and remember to drop your question to respond to them. Every week we'll be here to discuss trending issues on privacy and data protection. Mr. Funshaw, you have a word for our viewers before we go.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone just needs to stay safe and be careful what you share out there in public places and also in private places. So stay safe.
All right. Thank you very much for me. Bye-bye and see you.